Hey, you don't look confident, Bo. You don't look confident when you're doing that. You don't look confident.
Are you ready for the best Kansas City Chiefs insight? Welcome to the Four Guys in a Bar, sponsored by ChiefsBlitz.com, presented by UnderdogFantasy.com. Here's your Chiefs Blitz host, Nick Athen, with Lou Montagna, Andre Tillman, and Hence
He got
Todd.
the winning Super Bowl touchdown.
Okay, got a catch. Anybody could have made that catch.
The Kansas City Chiefs select Josh Simmons, offensive tackle, Ohio State.
You did it, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Guys, y'all got it. Comic. Guys, y'all.
I don't know what the trade details are. Hold on.
Boom!
They got Worthy.
Xavier Worthy.
Isn't that crazy? It's been 11 months since the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, and it's gone by so fast.
Oh, it's time to piss straight off. Pull up a picture of 81. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Rashad Smith.
Rashad Smith.
There it is. The Chiefs have done their perfect draft.
Dre's gone. I don't know where he's gone.
Come on.
Yo, welcome to the show with the Chiefs Blitz night. Breaking down the plays, keeping everything tight. From my homes to the defense, we can be the scoop. Real talk, real stats, we the ultimate truth.
Alrighty. Welcome to a special edition of Four Guys in a Bar, presented by ChiefsBlitz.com and Underdog Fantasy. I'm your host, Nick Athen, with Mr. Henstad, Mr. Lou Montagna, Mango is in the house, and Andre Tillman as well, as we get ready for the cuts. It was supposed to be announced at 4 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern. No, 3 o'clock Central Time. My bad. 4 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. As usual, the Chiefs are late, though we do have a few picks or a few names that we have. I think we've got it narrowed down to probably 10 more things about to happen. We can go through the scenarios, and hopefully during the show, we get the rest of it. If not, we'll be back tomorrow at 1:30. We'll be talking Chiefs practice squad.
Okay, so I don't think the Chiefs are late, Nick. I think they are intentionally put it out to the public as late as possible.
Well, yeah.
So, but I'm sure they got all their stuff in by 4 Eastern, right?
Sure
they were
did.
very compliant, right?
Yes.
We've had many tweets that more than likely through the insiders came from those particular players' agents. And we don't know if they're official, but we have a list that we have a pretty good idea of who's been released at this point. So
we have a list.
We will get to those momentarily as soon as we get coaches' focus ready.
Coaches. I'm trying to retweet just beautiful show here.
I know.
I'm trying to retweet that. It's very fantastic. I'm trying to
Weston Brewster came to play, man.
Yeah,
he's looking for that number one. Number one rank.
He said, Nick, your guy, he didn't, make the roster. So how do you feel?
Devastated.
You shouldn't be devastated. Kobe Bryant's a free agent.
Bring me Kobe. Kobe Bryant.
I know that would tickle your feathers, Nick.
We want the Kobe Bryant to play for the Seahawks, but I don't think they're going to cut him.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah, Asa Poll, I mean, honestly, they think they can slide him onto the practice squad. Good luck with that one. I think it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, I got a message from one of my friends in Pittsburgh, big Steelers fan. A couple of guys that he follows, they picked up on Asa Poll right away, and they're like, Steelers need to pick this guy up right away.
Yeah, I think they're going to regret this move big time. I really do.
His upside is incredible. I'm shocked.
This reminds me of Ryan Lilja, and that was a big mistake.
Ain't Morris still on the team?
Who's that?
Morris. Wanye Morris.
As far as we know.
He'll be a free agent. He's got 1 more year left next year. I think between the two, experience won out, but I don't think Asa Poll is going to clear. Now, we don't know officially yet. Maybe they changed their mind because there are going to be 4 or 5 teams that are going to pull out.
Oh, boy.
Go ahead.
I might have some news here.
Okay.
Unless we've been hoodwinked.
And we have been before.
But obviously, earlier today, we learned that we're probably keeping 6 linebackers because Jack Cochrane's supposed to be good to start the season. I'm getting word that Brandon George has also made the team. I'm just waiting for some more clarification, but that would mean 7 linebackers on the
So would that be in addition to Chief Who recipient Cooper McDonald?
Cooper's in. I have 100% Cooper's in.
Yeah, we had Asa Poll on as well. That didn't work out so much for him, but usually you get a bump from being Chief Who.
But why Morris still here?
Well, we don't know, so let's go right into our underdog because there's a lot of underdogs guys are trying to make the team. So what you have for us?
Tell me about some baseball.
All right, let's do it. No baseball today. Play
Cool.
now, Missouri.
All right, let's go.
$5 get 50. That's how it works here. If you want to win up to 1,000 times your money, you can play the higher low game, the pick'em game. You can win money on sports. Who doesn't want to win money on sports? I've won a lot of money on sports through Underdog. 1,000 times your money just by picking higher or lower. That's all you got to do. Pick Jackson, pick Mahomes, pick Mahomes, pick Mahomes, and you can't lose. Win money. It's very simple around here. We make it easy. Just hit the scan code. It's just scan here. Hit that. Goes right to your phone, your tablet, cell phone, whatever you got, a computer. Put in the promo code Chiefs Blitz. Really simple. Play 5, deposit 5, get 50 bonus dollars plus for the people that sign up between now and the end of September. I'm going to give away some high-profile signed Kansas City Chiefs cards. One of these is going to be Bobby Bell. That goes to the next person that does subscribe. Man. So that's pretty nice. So
wish he was one of the 7 linebackers.
What's that?
I wish he was one of the 7 linebackers.
No kidding. Bobby Bell was a specimen. My next door neighbor growing up.
Pretty sure that dude could play any position on the field.
He could play any position at all. He was amazing.
A specimen.
I'll never forget
tell me something about him.
Bobby Bell.
Yeah.
Bobby Bell was 6'6", 6'7" from the University.
That's all, but he was pretty tall.
Maybe 6'5" from the University of Minnesota. He was wooed by the Minnesota Vikings, and the Chiefs ultimately went out. His first year contract was $16,000. That's it. And upon signing the contract after Lamar Hunt recruited him to not go to the NFL but to play for the Chiefs, he asked him where the rest of the money is. And that was all those guys made back then. I think Lenny Dawson was the highest. I think he got $50,000 a year when he was playing for the Chiefs back in the early days, the Texans and the Chiefs. But Bobby Bell was a linebacker. He could do it all. He could run. He could hit. He could tackle. He ran 2 fake punts or 2 kickoff onside kicks back for touchdowns, including one in the AFL NFL Hall of Fame or the All-Star game, which was in Kansas City, believe it or not. My next door neighbor growing up, he was a great guy. He was the first in our area to have a swimming pool, which ticked off a lot of the locals. But nonetheless, he would let all the kids in the neighborhood go use his pool as long as we cleaned up afterwards. And we did that for many, many years. His son and I went to school together at Trailwood Elementary.
So,
in,
Coach,
Prairie Village.
You know Isaiah Simmons from his days with the Cardinals, right?
Yeah.
Think about him in terms of the type of athlete. Could play defensive back, could play linebacker, could come off the edge. Could catch the ball, great ball skills.
Supreme versatility.
Just an amazing player. Probably one of the first of that kind, I think. Going back that far, that could kind of play all those different positions.
But that's crazy.
Spags would have loved him.
You know what's crazy about Isaiah Simmons? He got all the traits and he
got cut again.
He got cut again from Green Bay. That. Yeah, by Green Bay. I said, damn.
It's like he's good at everything, but he's not great at anything, because I think at Clemson they had him playing. He played corner, he played safety, played linebacker. They bring him off the edge. Just use him all different ways, and I don't think he's really ever mastered anything.
Right.
So, again, if you're looking for a traits guy to take a chance on.
You think it probably overused him? You think it probably really
not overused him? No, I don't think he
can't really honed in on a certain position.
I don't think he got good enough at any one thing to be professional at that one position. And it was just like, hey, we can put him anywhere. He's a joker. He's this. He's that. What? Okay. Right. Well,
hey, we didn't put the post. Did we put the post up for the good news of the day?
Oh yeah, we about to go.
Good news of the day. Yes,
the Chiefs Kingdom went wild today.
Come on.
There it is.
I had to text my daughter to say, "Is this real?" Okay,
it is real. That is in Travis Kelce's backyard. Travis Kelce proposed to Taylor Swift today. A $450,000-$60,000 ring. She said yes. No idea on the nuptial date, but likely, obviously,
that's
after
nicer.
the Super Bowl.
That's nicer than your ring, Nick.
It's a little bit nicer. Yeah, it's a little bit nicer. he's got good taste. But congrats to them. It's been I love that picture.
I thought you were going to
just
say
happy.
$460,000 worth of flowers. Holy
Well,
crap.
Travis does. Travis is a romantic, man. I appreciate that.
He knows what his late.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
man,
congrats from everybody. What's that?
What's up? No, go ahead, Nick. Finish up, Nick.
Yeah, congrats from everybody here at Chiefs Blitz and the Chiefs Blitz family. We wish them nothing but success. Even the president said something today positive and nice about both of them. So, this is it. They broke the internet with their show. Guinness Book of World Records, 13 million downloads in 24
They had to
hours.
wait till afterwards.
Damn,
to
13
do
million?
They could have done it on the show, and I bet it would have got 25 million.
No.
But no,
this is perfect.
Hey, props to them for letting us all know and having the pictures.
I love that ring. It's kind of old school feel, kind of like a traditional ring. It's
just I'm happy for both of them.
Man, big hands,
I can tell you, I know a few people who know both of them, and it's just like they're very happy, and this is awesome. I hope they have lots of Kelsey Swift babies.
It's a love story.
He plays for 2 more years, this year and next year, and he can ride off into the sunset.
Hey, my backyard don't look. Hey, my backyard don't look nothing like that.
No, mine doesn't.
Not yet.
I
heard you.
My backyard don't look nothing.
I heard you in the landscaping.
Oh, I am. It's coming along though. It's coming. But pretty soon, it's gonna be like this pretty soon.
Do you think the ring is worth more than his Super Bowl ring?
Of course.
Yeah, probably. Super Bowl rings are worth about 150 G. Probably if it was run from Kelsey or Mahomes, probably at least you could fetch 150,000. So yeah.
Now, so you compare rings. Who rings it the most? Is it Brittany Mahomes, Taylor Swift? Who ring is going to be
this
priced?
It's pretty good on my finger, doesn't it?
This one does too.
So
it's very good.
As much as Travis is, kind of like all his different businesses that he's in and what he made, I still think Patrick might get him net worth might be a little bit higher.
Okay,
just a little.
It makes sense to me.
I just saw the report on Brandon George. I have no idea who that person is. So,
congratulations to these two guys.
It's a friend.
Okay,
that would be a surprise, right?
What's that?
Brandon George making the team.
Yeah, unless someone else is going on IR.
From all reports right now, and then just watching the preseason practices and so forth, the reports from practices, that would be a surprise.
Maybe Cochran's not making the team.
Well, these the cuts so far, Nick. Go ahead.
All right, here are the cuts so far. Here's what we know. Baylor Zappi, Chris Oladokun, Carson Steele, fan favorite, Hal Presley, Trey Watson, Dalton Cooper. I refuse to say Asa Poll, what I just did. C.J. Hansen, Chew Godric, Keziah Izzard, who I thought was a chance to make the team, Nate Matlock, Marlon Tuipulotu, Cammie Jones, Cole Christensen, Melvin Smith. Kevin Knowles was a surprise to me. Mike Edwards will be back on the practice squad tomorrow.
I think the younger guys that you see here, Nick, they probably want that, like a Kevin Knowles.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can leave the list up there, while we talk about it, I think Cam Jones has a good chance of coming back. Christensen, I think they love him on special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Tuipulotu, unless they're just so enamored with their interior or they get somebody else. But I'm sure in terms of practice squad, I think they would like to see him back. Keziah Izzard, great traits. Never really showed completely at Penn State, but he's got all the tools. They just have to kind of figure that thing out. Pole for sure. And I think that's probably it. Oladokun, I would imagine.
Yeah, he'll come back.
Maybe Carson Steele.
Yeah, Oladokun had a great post today. I didn't have to practice today, so he went and played golf and shot like a 78 or something.
Yeah.
There's that.
I don't think he's gonna make it back off of Raven Wires. Poe, the offensive lineman.
No, not a chance.
And if he does, that'd be a surprise. And Chris, I can't say his last name.
Okafor.
I would took him over Minshew. The kid had a good.
No.
I'm just saying, man. This is my take. I'm just saying I would took him over Minshew. I seen what he did in preseason. What I mean? Like Lou said, he wanted to see traits, right? You want to see traits keep going up from practice to field.
He's been in the program a long time. They truly like him, but in terms of having a backup if you've got a star quarterback, you want somebody that has had some snaps in the NFL, that can learn a new offense every year, like like Gardner's has been since he was in college, and that you can get through some like a stretch of games with. I don't think Chris Oladokun's quite ready for that.
No,
but I hear what you're saying. I mean, in terms of he's got a cannon for an arm. I mean, he's got all the skills, everything you want to see. He just doesn't have really much experience playing at this level.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think for put the list back up real quick. I think two guys are going to be gone for sure. I think Carson Steele will be one of them. I think Asa Pohl will be gone too. Again, Mike Edwards is going to come back. He's the vested veteran, so he doesn't have to clear waivers. You got to be 4 years in to avoid the waivers. You could be an actual free agent. Unfortunately, Brownlee is is not quite there yet. I'm sorry, 5 years. So he's a 4.5-year guy. So he would have to clear waivers for the Chiefs to bring him back if he doesn't make the roster. But it's interesting with the linebackers. Maybe Cochran's going on the IR. It's a possibility. And maybe that's why, they would keep, Brandon George, who I like, but he's looked terrible. I mean, he's not looked good in the 3 preseason games when he's gotten this opportunity. In fact, he's looked like very late to finding the ball, not really great in coverage. Just seemed a little lost out there. So
he might have showed out in really on special teams.
That's true.
Which, I mean, that's kind of, Tobe's going to they're going to give him some autonomy to pick some guys that like a handful that he would like to keep. Now, maybe they don't give him everybody he wants, but I would imagine a few because, I mean, to have great special teams. It's not like he's just like this. I know he's a great coach, potentially Hall of Fame special teams coach, if that's ever going to be a thing, but he's going to have some horses to be able to do what he wants to do.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but like I said before, man, I don't think Poe is gonna come back. And CJ Henderson, who was the other guy that knows it? Norzak, whatever his
Norzad, and Norzad's probably gonna make the team. Let's see here.
I don't think he need to come back out practice squad. Sorry, but again,
Nate Johnson escaped, man. He went to IR. He went to injury reserve because that boy was out of here, man. He was out of here, man. Well, I'm trying to figure why is Williams still on the team?
I don't know.
I can't figure out why you don't believe he should be off the team. What are we talking about?
So I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, Lou.
Okay. So
that man, he's been underperforming, man. Like, come on, man. He's the Chiefs' Achilles heel.
Who makes it over him? I guess that's the point. Is that the guys on the field now? If I could see him making the 53, and if they grab somebody they feel that has been cut, that is a young player, ascending player that can do things better than he can, then obviously he gets let go. But I still have.
So your response is more depth. You feel like he's just a good depth piece. He's just a good depth piece. That's why they keep him because he's just a good.
Yeah, I don't think he'll start unless it's in a pinch, like somebody's hurt or whatever. I think they brought Christian Fulton in to do that. Fulton. I think Jalen Watson has shown more than Joshua has, so he's going to be that player. Obviously, cuffs, and then it's just kind of who's next? It's hard to really say. I mean, even the nickel guys, you have some questions about with Shamari, obviously Nazeeh Johnson. This story about IR. Evidently, there's some people that believe that's the done deal.
Well, pretty good source on that one, right? Look, he's got his GQ out. Look at that, Travis Kelce GQ. Love it. Wasn't quite sure what that was for a second. I had to get my.
What is that? Is that like a mohair hat? What kind of hat is that? It looks like.
No, it's one of those raccoon tops, right? Raccoon hats.
I don't know, man. That looks like some Russian, but it's kind of like long hair.
Yeah, John, we'll answer your question. Well, last year it was around 6 o'clock.
That's your
but who
time.
knows?
So again, 7 for me.
Hey, we thought we'd come on and just kind of talk about it a little bit.
So there's 9 DBs.
We are
there's
here
9
for
DBs.
you, John. Come on.
Well, here are the DBs so far.
Come on with it.
Okay, so the DBs that are on the we think are going to make it. This is at least me. Jalen Watson, no Williams. Obviously, Christian Fulton and Aziz Johnson is going to IR, which means Joshua Williams probably makes it. Major Williams might make it now. Safeties, you got Hicks, Shamari Connor. You got and Roland Wallace is going to be safety. You got McDuffie. Kevin Knowles was cut, which I was a little surprised. So I think unless they can find a veteran cornerback that they think is going to be better than Joshua Williams
out there, I think he's going to get picked up. It's going to be. I said Lewis from the Vikings. He played for the Vikings and for the Eagles. So I think he
was seen.
Yeah. So I think
get Kobe Bryant. Bring Kobe Bryant and then get rid of Williams.
Practice squad. Yeah, I'm good with that.
So Chiefs 41 opinions on Jacoby Covington. I honestly, I'm sad to say, didn't see him on the field at all. I didn't see every snap of the preseason. So I wish I could give you something, but I have nothing.
Yeah. What you have, Dick? You have anything, Nick? Mango, you have anything on this kid?
On Jacoby Covington.
I don't even remember him playing. Do you?
He was like number 40, I think.
Let's see.
Look. He's
he wasn't really talked about much in the reports that came out of training camp or the games. So I mean, for him to make the team, I think it would be more of a practice squad thing. Again, if they saw traits in practices at camp that they feel they can work with, and that it would be that kind of thing, not ready to step in and play significant snaps.
Yeah.
Or we would have, we all would have heard something about it.
So Noah Williams, like how long is Noah Williams gonna be out? Ain't he hurt or something like that?
No, he's did he practice today?
His name did not come up. It's not practicing.
Yeah, I think Noah Williams is fine.
So you got Noah Williams. You got Noah Williams.
He played last week too, so he's good to go.
Right,
they need to give him a lot of reps.
So he would be, I think, in my mind at this point, the fourth or fifth corner.
Yeah, depending on
so Joshua, if he's there, he's behind those guys and really specializing in special teams.
So what's your thoughts with Melvin Smith? What's your thoughts on Melvin Smith?
I would say put him in the same category as Jacoby Covington.
We just don't know.
I mean, you hate to say it, you don't want to disrespect anybody, but there's certain, there's camp bodies. You've got all these reps that you're doing every day. You need bodies out there.
Oh, here we go. That's Chiefs quotes. Never mind.
All right, Nick. But again, the guys I think is probably gonna be surprised. It's gonna be some surprise guys out there.
Who are your surprises?
My surprise guy gonna be chopping block is gonna be Kareem Hunt. I know a lot of people gonna say, well, why Hence, why this, why that? It's gonna be chopping season. All right, it's chopping season right now. It's a lot of guys like Mango put out there, the kid from from Miami that got released. Martinez. This is a lot of young guys that's out there that the Chiefs can bring in. They can be a future.
Slow down, Hence. He's going to get claimed. He'll get claimed. They've got no shot at him.
Hey, but it's going to be guys out there that's going to get hit with the sword today.
What is that? Is that your
here's the thing, Hence. They don't know who's available yet. Right?
I know. I'm just saying.
My thing is, in terms of Kareem, is they wouldn't do that to him. Right? They brought him back. If they were gonna release him, they would have released him in the middle of the summer to give him an opportunity to catch on with somebody else and go to camp, right? So by getting rid of Carson Steele, now you're down to 4 backs, potentially 3 if you release Elijah Mitchell, which I don't think they're going to do.
Right.
But somebody like Martinez, I was saying before the show, any of these guys that were drafted this year and are potentially getting released, they're going to get claimed. I mean, these guys were on people's draft boards. There's multiple teams that probably wanted that guy. And so he's going to get claimed, and the Chiefs aren't going to be high enough to get him. That would have been a situation that they would have needed to make a trade.
We're 31 on the waiver wire.
Like yesterday, right? Make a trade to get him.
Well, but that would be my surprise cut, like a guy that comes out of
That would be
nowhere.
a surprise, no doubt.
And also another guy that's going to be, might be a surprise as well is Jared Wiley. You know what I mean? Do they keep Jared Wiley, or they keep Brandon Stu, or they, or do they keep the other guy?
One of them's going to no.
I got to finish, but keep the other guy. The other guy that came in. I'm just saying, like, either way, I think that'll be my surprise cuts. Well, what'll be y'all surprise cut? Then it's not arguing. I'm just saying it's just my.
I gotcha.
Well, in terms of Jared Wiley, they just drafted him last year, and he was a 4th or 5th round pick, and I think they really like him. So it's not like he's playing bad.
It just be a surprise cut, a surprise.
Well, yeah. Well, you could say Patrick Mahomes would be a surprise cut too, but it ain't happening.
Do you know what surprise means, sir? Do I need a definition for you? Write it down for you. Explain it. Get it.
I think the surprise it would also have to be somewhat plausible as well. I mean, sure, Kareem would be a surprise cut. Juju Smith-Schuster would be a surprise cut.
Right.
I think it's going to happen. No chance in hell.
I know it.
The guy that could get cut. I'm not sure that it will happen, but I think it would be a surprise if Elijah Mitchell gets cut.
Get him going.
Could be. I mean,
I can't think of any name player, somebody that has a specific role on this team that you can say, maybe he's out. The only one, again, Elijah Mitchell, and that's only because he hasn't played here before, and they didn't make a huge investment to get him. No. But I think they'd have to have a plan in mind of who is going to take that spot.
Well, I think the issue is, they have to decide how they use the waiver wire. They could designate 2 guys to come back as part of the 53-man cut down. Other guys that could be lost for the season. Now, if they make the roster, they can put them on IR. Then you run a risk of, putting someone out there that you can't claim back. So again, I think for the tight end position, this is what I believe. I think either Brenningstool or Wiley is going to go on IR with a designation to return, because let's look at, what the Chiefs went through every single tight end on their roster outside of Kelsey and Gray. They kept losing their 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3 all over again multiple times with injuries. So I think, Andy wants to have 3 contributing tight ends. Now, what does this mean for, was it Robert Tonyan?
Tonyan might be the surprise cut.
Yeah.
I'll be pissed off.
He's a vet though, right?
I'll be pissed.
Yeah. So he can clear, he can sign with anybody, including going on the Chiefs practice squad, and maybe they bring him back. Again, we're not sure. I've heard that, Wiley or Brenningstool, probably one of them goes on IR, but at the end of the day, they're going to keep 4 tight ends. Will they keep 4 running backs? They may keep 4 running backs. The 4th running back may not be on the roster yet. So, who knows who else is going to get cut or what other deals.
Yeah, I don't think Wiley's going anywhere, Nick. I
don't think so either.
He looked fine, whereas Brenningstool missed just about the whole training camp, where I could see him going on IR for sure.
I just love Tanya, man. I mean, I get he's a 10-year vet, but the man goes out there and he gets the job done. Now that's the guy I do like for Kansas City. I like 50 Shades, but Tanya's nice. I like Tanya, man. Nah, I'm just saying I like Tanya, man. Whoever pick up that guy, man, they got a
he's had a phenomenal great camp
preseason, and
came up big in the games.
Yeah, man.
Everybody seems to like him. Patrick certainly likes him. So
yeah, absolutely.
You can he's a guy that you can trust.
Yeah,
he's the guy that you can trust.
Again, he's a guy you can trust. I mean, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's for those who just joining us, let's put the list up again of what the cuts that we know. With this list,
these are reportedly
through various sources.
Right.
Bailey
so there's
Zappi.
a good chance this whole list is correct, but there's always a chance that it might not.
Right. You got Zappi, Chris Oladokin, Carson Steele, Hal Presley, Trey Watson, Dalton Cooper, CJ Hansen, Chew Godric, Keziah Izzard, who I thought was going to make the team, Nate Matlack, Marlon Tuipulotu, Cam Jones, Cole Christensen, Melvin Smith, Kevin Knowles, and Mike Edwards. So what this means is there's still 10 spots between active roster and who's going to go on IR to get the team to the 53. We have breaking news.
There he is. He's back.
He's back
for another season.
Breaking news, guys. We have reached 13,000 on X on Chiefs Blitz. So thank you guys for getting us to 13,000 on X right now. We finally hit that, man.
Can we get you all to come to YouTube and subscribe?
Yeah, all the 13,000. Please go to YouTube and
Hell
subscribe.
yeah. Hey, the crazy part is Melvin Smith was cut. So I just looked at it. So now what I don't understand is this, man. We're like, have y'all really seen any good footage from Melvin Smith before he got cut? Was there anything good about Melvin Smith?
I mean, it's kind of hard to pay attention in these games in the fourth quarter.
Because the reason why I asked that, because now I'm looking at it, because I was talking about Williams. Well, I don't know why he's still on the damn roster, but we haven't heard nothing from Melvin Smith to be like, okay, he's legit. He's a replacement for Williams. So,
well, I think if he was, we would have heard more.
That's what I'm saying. So,
from the reporters that are at practice every day, like during the games, like whether it's McMullen or on those guys' shows. I mean, they're at practice every day. He and Mitch are always talking about the young guys. So if they would have come up big, you definitely would have heard.
Right.
Got you. That's what I'm saying.
John Harrison says they're keeping 4 tight ends. They run 12 and 13 personnel.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It makes sense to me.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's other than that, man, the Chiefs, look like they're gonna be pushing out their 53 roster a little late. Looking like a quarter into our source. Mango, go ahead and explain to them.
Yeah, what's the process here? What do you think?
Oh, I think it's done. I think he's just sat on his ass, just waiting. Just waiting. He's probably got a nice
as he twirls his cup.
Yeah, I think there's something. I think
as he twirls his cup with confidence.
Yeah,
I think the Chiefs are going to wait to see who else falls so they can get a jump start.
I don't know if I said this earlier, but Rich Cimini of the Jets, he's a beat reporter, been there for years.
Yep, yes.
Had put out a tweet regarding the Jets. They'll wait till like 7 or 8 o'clock. They feel that it gives them a competitive advantage, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then our own Kansas City's own Nate Taylor of ESPN now kind of super tweeted that and said the Chiefs may do the same. And according to John Harrison, and I think all of us from last year, the Chiefs kind of push it out. Maybe it's just how they do business, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just kind of makes us sit here and maybe some false hope. Wait.
So, where's everyone sitting on the Nico Remihia fence right now?
I hope he make the team. I want him to make the team. I think he's the better kick returner that we have, punt returner. I think he's like I wrote stated before. If you read the article, but I feel like the kid is going to be that sixth receiver. You know what I mean? Or if they carry 7, But special teams wise, that's they got. That's the guy that Dave told going to stand on the table for is Nico, because I think if you look at Thornton, you're gonna put back there. We haven't seen Thornton do it for real. You're gonna put Smith. Smith doing in preseason. It didn't look well, but you got Nico that comes out here and he looked like he did it before in the regular season, and he had no problem with it. You know what I mean? And he showed that he can continue to do it, not just kick returns, on punt returns as well. So if he don't make the team, then I'm up. That's one guy I feel that's not going to make the team. I feel like
Nico,
the coach. When the coach, you hear the coach is always saying, "It doesn't matter how you got here. It doesn't matter that what round you were drafted. If you were not drafted at all, or you were a tryout guy, or whatever." But I do think it means a little bit, and I think that's where Nico is still kind of in this limbo phase. He was an undrafted guy. He isn't, I think, a lock at being an NFL wide receiver. So it's like, is he good enough as just being a returner and maybe playing on specials as a gunner or something like that? Is he good enough to do that? Is he too small? So they would have to weigh, all right, is Thornton good enough as a receiver or as a kick returner? Is Brashard Smith good enough as a returner so that we can keep the receivers that we want? So that would be one of your surprise cuts, I think. Hence, if Nico was to be cut, I think that would be a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, that'd be a surprise. What's your take, Mango?
Everyone knows at this point. He's on the team. He's on the team. And do you know what? If he's not, I'll be pouring myself another glass of this juice. Very soon.
That's right.
Yeah, the good juice. The good juice, yeah.
The good juice, yeah.
The good juice. Yeah. I mean, I agree with Hens. I mean, I've maintained the whole preseason that I think he's the best returner back there. I mean, obviously we saw a little flash from Jalen Royals, but then he picked up the knee thing on that play. So,
ouch.
Nico's the move. Yeah. He's like got the experience.
No Williams. You got no Williams can do it. Brad, Smith can do it as well.
Have we seen Noel return one in preseason?
Yeah, we seen. I've seen Noel
in the first preseason game, I think.
But I think Nico just fits it. Right? Yeah, I think Nico just fits it though, man. He just fits it, man. Like that's him. Like he produces on special teams, man. It's like I don't see no downfall in his play at special teams. Like he is a special teams. I love when he return the ball. He's amazing.
The tough thing is when you see one position group all of a sudden is a little bit heavier than you thought it was going to be. Like if they're truly going to keep 7 linebackers, then where are you pulling from?
Right.
That could be it because, okay, we're not going to count on him to be, to line up at receiver. We're just keeping him because he's our best returner. That puts him in a tough spot.
So basically what you're saying is you got to keep 7, but with that being said is 7, like which 7? Because as a receiver, he might not be as good. So you pull him. It's kind of like a pool. Like
you may not keep 7 receivers. You may only keep 6.
Yeah, man.
But number 5 and 6 have to be like gunners too. Have to be able to play special teams.
That's what I'm saying.
On the defense's part.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs too in the league office hopefully had a conversation today. Maybe they get some inkling on the Rashee Rice situation because if they think he's going to start the season under the suspension, they may temporarily keep 7 receivers. Or maybe even 8 as a temporary thing, and then move him to the suspended league.
Breaking news.
Let's have it.
The baby.
Were you faking it?
Can you go to the big screen? Because I want to see
this dude funny.
My reaction. All right, let's have it.
Joe Burrow's retiring because he's just not good enough.
Oh, because he doesn't have one of these.
Hey, you know what I'm about to say, Mango? You took it right out of my mouth because I was lining it up for that. I was gonna say breaking news. Taylor Swift have more rings than the Bengals.
Look at that. She's got a better ring than those guys will ever have.
She got more rings than the Bengals and the Buffalo Bills fans right now.
I'm assuming she's got a Super Bowl ring too. I'm pretty confident the Chiefs gave her a Super Bowl ring.
Hey man, listen. All that sound good and sweet. Wait till my guy Barrel get a ring. Just wait till Joe get his ring. Just one. He just just one.
Taylor Swift got more rings than Lamar Jackson.
Whatever.
Shots of the ring.
Whatever. But honestly though, real talk. Back to the special teams, man. I do like Nico. I do like Nico.
That was very well done, actually.
It was. I do like Nico. Nico just fits special.
I like Nico.
He just fits it, man. I hope they keep him. I hope they keep him, man, because he fits special teams, man. Like when I think of special teams, I think of Nico. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they do keep him.
Nice.
I hope they do keep him. But it's one guy that I'm actually rooting for. Parking
lot.
Yeah, not. I want to see what Jaden Hicks. I'm working on a piece that I'm be writing. He should be up tomorrow after all this. The mayhap go. I want to see what Jaden Hicks, the year 2 comes from him. I want to see what the kid can bring because he gives that flashes of for me. Looking at him play looks like a little bit of Eric Berry. Maybe I'm putting too much of big boy shoes on him, but I feel like the kid looks like that to me. And it went, I can't wait to see the year 2 for him. when he come out, taking up the leadership role of Justin Reed and, owning the back end of the Kansas City Chiefs defense for years to come. I can't wait to see year 2 for Jaden Hicks, man. I feel like this is going to be something great, something special that the Chiefs, that he can bring to the Kansas City Chiefs. And also, at what we're going to get out of Brian Cooks, right? They let Edwards go. We thought Edwards going to, that was a little surprise too. You thought Edwards going to, make the team, because he's a veteran. But now you don't. Who's your veteran in that back end, right? Who's the veteran that you got there? You got Cooks, you got Jaden Hicks, and now you got Connor. Then you have Roland Wallace as well. Who's going to be that veteran? Do they surprise and wait a little longer and see if a veteran come off the back end of some of these teams, as some guys that's getting released, or is it going to be Justice Simmons, right? Is it going to be that guy that's already sitting out there and they pay him that money? They pay him that money.
Yeah, he wants too much money. The Chiefs want to roll over some of their cap space into 2026.
I think Jalen Hicks been everywhere, Bo. He's been everywhere. Like there's no doubt, man. That boy's been a stud. The boy's a tackling machine. He's ever around the ball. The boy's a ball hawk. So I give credit, man. That boy's been one of your gold jackets been great. So I'm have to go with Hicks, man. Who she writes? Yeah. That's your guy.
He's the premier gold jacket, right?
He's a premier gold jacket.
He's the first. He's the first.
Everybody
named
right.
He's the first one.
Hey! Before he got picked up, man, it was a bit of a concern. You're like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? He's good.
You loved him coming out of college. Don't lie.
Led the nation in receptions.
Yeah, he ain't bad. He ain't bad.
But the biggest surprise, got a lot of Chiefs fan uproar right now. What?
It's not Chiefs, but it's nice. From Lee Summit in Missouri, Mitchell Tinsley has made the Bengals 53-man roster.
Nice.
That's nice to say.
He balled out in the game.
He did. He really did.
Local kid. Gotta love it.
Great for him.
Another weapon for
even though he's from my area. If you go to the Bengals, I don't know you. But again,
we haven't mentioned McCole Hardman getting cut.
Oh no.
Bring Miko back. Guys, I know y'all love Miko coming back. I know y'all love it.
There's not a role for him. There's not no, it's not.
If he come back, then number 81 is gone. You know what I mean?
Because McCall was healthy last year and they still went with Remigio.
Look at Mango. Mango said, no, never. The hell with that.
Absolutely.
The hell with that, man. Nah, I like Nico.
Tom Hood said, breaking news, Scott Moore has been traded to the
college football.
All right, let's leave the kid alone. No more of that. Let's
the Canadian bacon.
We're playing fast and loose with the term.
The college football league.
We're going to turn into the little boys that cried wolf.
Let's have.
Hey, Lou, like, damn it, stop playing because my ears is ringing. I want to see the real deal. Lou wants to see the real, man.
Did Hentz give his eulogy yet for Brendan Rice being cut once again?
I don't know.
Not
good. Yeah. I don't know.
He's still young.
Man, the kid I think he's just on the wrong team. Like some of these players, they be on the wrong team. Some
like Scott Moore,
like Priest Holmes, right? Priest Holmes,
like the Chargers. Like the Chargers, who were bereft at wide receiver, that they had to go bring back Keenan Allen. He's on the wrong team.
It's some guys out there. Priest Holmes was on the Ravens. He didn't fit well with them.
Well, but they had like 2 or 3 guys ahead of him.
They had Jamal Lewis.
Remember Jamal Lewis?
It's some other guys that do it. You can name it.
2000 one year.
Jamal Lewis. He was good. Quarterback.
Random one, but I've just had a message saying in the last 24 hours the Chiefs have inquired about Adam Thielen of the Carolina Panthers. That's bizarre.
He didn't get though. He's still on the roster.
I think they mistook that for the Minnesota Vikings.
I heard Juju was on it. I heard Juju was going to be the guy. I heard Juju was going to be the surprise. I'm just saying. So just don't be upset, Chiefs fans. You're not going to see no more.
They need a leader out there on with a wide receiver.
Listen, guys, the wide receiving room is okay, man. They don't need nobody else.
It's better than okay. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
Oh man, they said this with Kadarius Toney and everybody else was here. Oh, it's okay. That went.
I did not like Kadarius Toney.
Bill, you want to build the ultimate roster that no one can. You want to build what the Eagles did, right? The Eagles built the ultimate roster that nobody couldn't break. That's what you want to build. You want to build a roster that no one can break, not just okay guys. If I'm Brett Beach and I'm sitting in that GM room, I'm saying, okay, you okay, but it's a better guy over here that I can trade for. It's another guy that's on the trading roster that can make this team go to the next level. But you got to look at what the Eagles did, and not just an okay roster. You got to build the ultimate roster.
Yeah.
Hey, Lou, what's your thoughts, Lou? What's your thoughts on Mike Timberman? We got last name right. Talking about the Commanders is going to rule the NFC. What's your thoughts on that?
Mike Tannenbaum?
Tannenbaum, yeah. Call him
so he's former GM, I believe, at the Dolphins and the Jets. Right. He was the GM, I think, when they took Sanchez. So I mean, he's one of the lead guys of the 33rd team. You see them on X.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's certainly a lot of momentum for that. Jaden Daniels, I mean, if he's as good as we think he's going to be, like if he continues to progress, right? They bring McLaurin back. So I think offensively, they're going to be able to score some points. Really good.
The defense, Buffalo Bills.
You have to be a little I mean, you've got some older guys on defense, but they're going to be able to score with just about anybody.
Gotcha. Buffalo Bills did what?
Have waived running back Frank Gore Jr.
Really?
I thought it was nice in the post.
Yeah, I thought he had a good preseason. Interesting.
Oh, Lou! Look at Lou's face. Lou's like, yeah.
Well, let's just talk about the 2026 season roster because this one said. Hence, did you get the picture? Because it's just funny.
I got it.
There's a particular guy, that's might be available. What if this was the wide receiver room next season?
That would be interesting. Yeah,
what was that? Deuces.
I
don't think the Chiefs are bringing him back. He got slapped with another
situation.
Another situation financially where it cost him lots and lots of money.
God dang!
One of the girlfriends or wives of one of his children, and it was a pretty expensive,
very expensive
slap.
But other than that, this will be a dangerous wide receiver.
Other than that,
so he'll be motivated.
I will be motivated.
Got to keep making that money.
But would y'all want Tyreek Hill back? Hey, everybody in the comment section, would y'all want Tyreek Hill back?
Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
I would.
Nick says no. Lou, how about you, Lou?
Well, if it takes Xavier Worthy snaps away, then no. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Jalen Reed says
if Jalen Royals develops, you kind of know where his trajectory is going. You see, X probably has a real good opportunity to be really good as well. Yeah, what is he going to be? Your fourth receiver? Would he be happy with that? He's going to want over $30 million.
Tom said only if he takes a pay cut.
I was like,
he's not doing that.
This is
bring him back. Hey, if I'm in, I'm bringing him back. Bring back Hill all day. He's the home of the Chiefs.
Real quick, Bo. Who's winning now, Bo? Who is winning in the chat, Bo?
Oh, right now is Tom Hood. Tom Hood.
God damn, about Tom.
Tom Hood is number one right now in the chat.
Weston Brewster came out strong though. He was dominating early.
Yeah, he did.
John updated. John Harrison is number one. Right
now. Kyle. FYI, Kyle Duggar, the safety for the Patriots. He is not going to be traded. The rumor was the Chiefs had interest.
Not being traded.
Also, there was talk that he may be shipped to the Las Vegas Raiders in exchange for their disgruntled wide receiver. That didn't materialize. He's going to stay a Patriot at least through the trade deadline, possibly. He'd be a guy mid-season you want to watch out for. But as far as this graphic here, first of all, great graphic, Mango. Second of all, Tyreek Hill's not going to be on his team next year.
Don't start. You will love. It ain't been the same. It ain't been the same since my guy left.
What means not been the same? They've won more Super Bowls without him than they did with him.
The bombs over bad day haven't been the same since my guy. Wait,
Nope.
Please,
Two
sweet
Super Bowl
baby.
wins without him, one with him. I'm taking the two
Jesus,
without.
please, sweet baby Jesus, bring him back.
Why would you want him back though?
Why
Bo?
would you want him back?
I'm just saying that's a scary wide receiver room. Rasheed Rice, Tyreek Hill, Xavier Worthy, Jalen Warrior, Thornton.
Hey,
that would be unstoppable.
Hey, real quick, Juju Brents from the Colts has been waived. Play for Kansas State. Juju Brent, he's nice. He's nice.
Mrs. Kelsey, did you order it?
I did not.
Get that for your friend.
No. Well, again, man,
you can have matching jerseys on game day.
What you think about that? What you think about the Luke? He's 6'3", man. He's pretty solid, good size.
Never heard of him.
You never heard about Juju? Juju Brents from Kansas State?
No.
Yeah,
he's nice. He can ball. Oh, that
can
boy's
ball,
nice. Yeah,
but
he's nice. Yeah,
I said before, a lot of these guys, this could be their last time playing in the NFL. You know what I mean? This could be their last go. You know, some of them probably gonna make a team, some probably gonna make a practice squad. So shout out to those guys that's out here fighting for a roster spot. But in the future, do you think the roster spot would go up from 53 to even a little more players since they added more games to the schedule? Do you think it potential that it go from 53 to 60 or 70?
I think it's going to go to about 57 when they do the game schedule. That's what I think. They'll add 4 players. That's 4 per team. You know, that's.
Well, I think the big thing is the game day number, because I think you have 53, but then 5 are inactive. So really,
I think that grows to 50.
Only 48 are active.
Yeah.
So you definitely want. I would think the NFLPA would want to see that grow a little bit. So if they're going to give the league an 18th game, they're going to have want something in return.
I think I would imagine it should be all 53 guys available.
Open up the pie a little bit, but I think if some of the reports are true, is where I think like the owners actually feel like they deserve a little bit more than 50% because they pick up all the expenses.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the players just, they get half the revenue. So it's good. That next CBA is going to be an interesting one, especially with the depending on who the leader is, the NFLPA, how, if they're
what Lou and Nick, what happened to the extension teams that they have in in Canada or whatever? Chiefs used to have a team overseas. I know when I was
affiliations.
That was the
affiliations.
World
League.
The World League.
NFL Europe was a great success. You had teams that were affiliated with the NFL teams.
Yeah,
it was. I think they played 11 years. That's where Kurt Warner came from.
Spags coach.
Spags was the head coach over there. That's
so
where he got his jobs.
What happened to it?
It was just It was such a financial.
Wasn't making money. I mean, it's
the NFL owners had to pay for it.
Players came from it though. A lot of good players came.
Dante Hall came from that for the Chiefs, and I think Brian Waters,
the Scottish Claymores.
Yeah. So I think the problem is it's just too cost prohibitive.
Kurt Warner came from over there. Dante Hall, Brian Waters. That's what if I'm the NFL, I know they're trying to do extension teams and stuff like that. I will put 2 teams out there, or 3 or 4 teams in different countries, and let the other guys that didn't make the team goes over there. At least they can make some money in a different country, and then if they can do well, they can come back to the NFL.
If they were about developing new players, then that would be the case. They're not. It's not going to make them money, so there'd be screw it. We get new football players every year. It's up to the coaches to pick the right ones to get them ready to go. And if they're not good enough, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But they got a lot of good players that came from over there when they did.
A handful. But I mean, if you talk to these guys and they look at the bottom line, if they're losing money and once every 3 or 4 years we get a player from it, we have a draft every year that we don't have to pay for anything.
Right.
The contracts are all kind of slotted. It's cheap labor. So just bring in the new guys. They don't care.
The Buffalo Bills have placed Maxwell Harrison on injured reserve.
Just second round pick, right?
Yeah, that was ugly.
First round.
Yeah.
Have you guys been watching Hard Knocks?
No.
Yeah, that was ugly.
Was that
Hairston?
Yeah. No.
How about the Jerry Jones thing?
What do you do now?
That's number one on Netflix right
The
now.
Netflix special.
I haven't watched that yet.
So I've watched the first.
It's pretty good.
5 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're into the history of it, Nick, which I mean you would be.
I probably should watch it.
It's it's a lot of good stuff, and honestly, I think the best part of it is the guys that they interview don't hold back. I mean, they're not pulling punches. I mean, everything's just very raw, and it's that part of it's really good. They kind of retrace, Jimmy and Jerry being teammates back at Arkansas, winning the national championship and all that, and just kind of how the whole thing blew up. There was a story, I think Ed Werder and Rick Gosselin at the time were writing for the Dallas Morning News. And they were at I think they were at Disney for a league meeting. And a bunch of Cowboy coaches were sitting around a table, and Jimmy was there too. And then this was after they won the second Super Bowl. And the coaches were all sitting there, and Jerry comes walking by, I guess, and says, he like raises his glass, and he and there were some players too, I guess, or the coaches and coaches' wives. No, who was Dave Wannstedt was telling the story. Okay, so they all raised their glasses. Hey, we're Super Bowl champion, whatever. And I guess Jimmy just sat there with his arms folded. And Jerry was like beside himself. And then that's where Werder and Gosselin were sitting in the lobby. And this was at the league meetings. And Jerry walks by, and he had a few or something. And pretty much said, you guys aren't gonna believe this or whatever, but I'm gonna fire that MFer, no loyalty son of a bitch. I mean, he was just, and like 2 days later, he was gone.
Taylor Swift's engagement ring is custom made, and it cost $5 million to make.
5 million? I thought it was 500,000.
How much it costs?
$5 million.
Who's
how many pounds?
That can't be right.
How many pounds? How many pounds is that?
How many pounds?
Do you guys use euros or pounds still?
We use pounds.
Okay, so how many pounds is that?
Let's look at TMZ here. Hold on.
That would be 3.7 British pounds.
All right, let's see here.
Per $1?
Yeah. People magazine, who got the exclusive, saying it's 5 mil. So, and
Let's
People
see.
magazine tend to have quite a good relationship with Taylor's team, so I tend to believe what they put out.
It seems fairly understated. I mean, it's not.
I know Forbes said it was 500K, but I tend to lean with People because they have a good relationship with Taylor's team.
Let's see. People magazine. Now that we're all dying to know, since we're waiting on the Chiefs to make their cuts.
Yeah, they already made their cuts, Nick. It was 2 hours ago. They're not going to release it for another hour or so.
People just don't listen to me. But again,
so we just take a nap and we'll come back later. That'll make for a good show. We all sleep.
But if you missed it, these are the guys that already got cut. Go ahead, Nick.
We think, reportedly.
Bailey Zappi, Chris Oladokin, Carson Steele, Hal Presley, Trey Watson, Dalton Cooper, Asa Pohl, RK, also known as Ryan Lilja, CJ Hansen, Chew Godric, Keziah Izzard, Nate Matlick, Marlon Tuapolotu, Cam Jones, Cole Christensen, Melvin Smith, Kevin Knowles, Mike Edwards. We also think that Najee Johnson is going to open the season on injured reserve, which means Dre's boy is going to be on the roster, Mr. Joshua Williams.
So he has to sit out at least 4 games, right?
If he's designated to return, it's either 4 or 6 games. I can't remember which. And the other news is we think, or at least I think, either Jared Wiley or Jake Brittingstool will go on IR as well with designation to return. This from Keisha Brown,
Nazee's mom.
Nazee's amazing mother. Mom. Let's go, son. Rest up and let's get back out there. all gas, no brakes. So that leads me to believe he's going uninjured. So.
Oh, that's Robert Sala's line.
Yeah, there it is.
All gas,
I
no
think-
brakes.
Let's get into the hard hitting questions. How do we feel about Shedeur Sanders being named QB3 for the Cleveland Browns?
I'm surprised he made the roster.
You know what's crazy? That's fine because the cuts was surprising. I thought they was gonna cut him, but they didn't, and I'm glad they didn't do it. I think Shedeur got a good opportunity just to keep.
I think he got picked up by any. If he got cut, he was gonna get picked up by somebody else.
Yeah, probably. I think they're going to have to.
Then
Then
also
have to let those two young guys play at some point this year, right?
Yeah, but
they got a ton of draft picks, big list of potential quarterbacks coming out next year that will be available. Especially if Arch was to come out, that'll be like crazy. But I think he's going to stay. But still, there's about 10 guys that they're, at least at this point, putting first, second round grades on. So, and they've got, Jacksonville's number 1 pick, their own. They may have 2 top 5 picks as we see it. So, got to see what they have in Shedeur and.
What is Ruben talking about? He's a mid guy. Ruben, what are you talking about? Shedeur is the best QB coming out of college this year.
The Texans.
I think Cam Ward is probably.
I think Cam Ward is. Cam Ward look hot. Cam Ward. No, Jackson Dart look good too, though.
1 and he's starting. So
yeah, man, you're right.
But go ahead, Mango.
The Texans have released tight end Harrison Bryant, who they just got last week in the John Mechie trade.
Interesting.
From the Eagles, right?
Yes.
He'll be back on the Eagles.
We've been talking about some stuff. You know, Shedeur is better. He's the best thing smoking this year. You know what I'm talking
about? My thoughts on Shedeur, I think, when it's all said and done, Joe Flacco ain't gonna last 3 games. The other guy the other guy that's out there was it Brian Noble, wherever his name is, Noah Books.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
you're gonna totally disrespect the guy. He was the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year.
Disrespect the Shedeur.
A Heisman finalist.
That's it.
You know, Lou gonna run it thick, man.
Dylan Gabriel, man.
But he Dylan Grable, he looked terrible in the preseason. He didn't look that good in practice as well. But Shedeur, I feel like,
just
like everybody
out here, making shit up. What
I'm just saying, it was. His ass looked terrible out there. It looked like a large shit in the toilet.
Why are you looking at his ass?
Well, I was just saying, but other than that, man, if Shedeur came out, he looked good. But again, you got to, you still got, when you get the opportunity.
Last game he played? He took like 5 sacks. The same crap he was doing at Colorado.
This is
the NFL. When the trip is over, throw it away.
And they learn how to block better.
Stop running backwards.
Hey, they learn how to block better. It's been different.
Minshew looked the same way, but it seemed like the Chiefs going to keep him. I'm just saying,
hey,
doesn't play
man looked the same way.
You're right. Minshew did. He didn't look like.
What are we doing?
Minshew looked the same.
Minshew didn't look like the guy for real. Everybody besides the mustache is dope. Besides that, the player, I don't know.
Come on, man. Don't disrespect Martin. Come on, Gardner.
Again, I root for all these kids. You know me. I'll just mess around and get them stored up.
Strawby J.
I bet you was.
Strawby J's in the house.
She said that's
right.
Stands up for the husband. But again,
stand up for your boy.
Yeah, is that what you were saying in the car on that 18-hour drive? I don't think so.
But other than that, I think Shedeur, like I said before, these guys that are on teams are trying to make these rosters. Sometimes they don't match well with coaches. Sometimes Scott Moore, he didn't match well with the Chiefs, but he probably go out to be matching well with the 49ers. Some guys don't match well with these the schemes, even though the scouts pick those guys and say, I want this guy to be a scheme. It's plenty of time that the Chiefs pick somebody that they didn't turn out to be well. Name on the quarterback before Patrick Mahomes. They got picked before the Chiefs, and they was straight trash. 0. All of them was trash. But now, since they found out and got a guy, and it's going to take time for teams to figure out the guy.
Wait. Who was trash?
All I'm saying.
Who was trash before Patrick Mahomes? Wait. Who was trash?
Todd
Trent Brady. I'm talking about the guys they drafted.
All of them.
Oh, you talking about drafted? I think about Alex Smith. I said you would not throw shade on Alex Smith, sir.
Alex was a free agent.
Okay. My bad. I thought you said everybody but before Patrick. I was like, my bad.
Draft picks.
My bad.
Yeah, draft picks. But yeah, you gotta look at.
I hear what you're saying, Henson. I think Shedeur get every opportunity with the Browns. That's what I was saying before. Is that they're going to give both those rookies at least 3 or 4 games to see what they have, because they have those high picks next year, and if they have their guy, then they don't have to use them on a quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Mango's got to bug out, so we can make a choice to keep going, or we can just maybe come back later and whenever
Mango.
Thank you, Mango. Appreciate you setting up the show.
All right,
Who knows what the Chiefs are going to do?
We've given everybody what they need. I'm sure tomorrow's show we can have chock full of stuff.
Unless there's a major shock, we will not be back tonight.
Like a trade, something that's really like somebody's going to make a huge impact, not like the 5th or 6th linebacker or whatever.
I mean, honestly,
disrespect to the player.
Hey, honestly, what y'all said about the quarterback, Chief drafting quarterbacks has been horrible, because I can't remember a good quarterbacks.
No, I mean, the only other first rounder was Todd Blackledge. That was 1983, right? That was the same class as Elway and Marino. Elway was before that. Kelly was in that class, right? Didn't take him.
Right.
So,
Tyler Thigpen look at hopeful. He looked at hopeful under Todd. Was it Todd Haley? He looked at hopeful. He looked at good.
Tyler would be like
for a while too.
Tyler would be serviceable in like today's NFL.
Mm-hmm. He's probably one of the greatest NFL plays in Chiefs history, though.
A lot of the RPOs and doing that kind of stuff, but he wouldn't. But he was never going to be like a big time winner. But I think he have a job. Tyler Palco. I mean, just come on.
Damn, man. That's
all right. So before we close out, we probably jump back on live when the roster come out. But before we leave, who's your surprise cut? I already said mine. Who's your surprise cut before the roster drops? Luke.
I'm gonna say Robert Tonyan.
Yeah. I'm gonna say.
I'll be a surprise, a shocker that shocks the Chiefs kingdom.
Hicks out of here.
I don't know if there are any. I mean,
I thought Najee Johnson would be the guy that was going to get cut. So I'm with Lou on that one.
Joshua Williams needs to beat it.
I think Tonyan. I mean, I hate to see Brownlee go, but they can't keep him. He's just doesn't have 5 years of service. So
I think Brownlee would be a good fit, though.
My surprise with the Chiefs have 4 running backs. It has to be Kareem. They'll be my surprise. And they keep Isaiah Pacheco, Smith, and Mitchell. And they'll be my surprise. Okay.
Or they cut Noah Gray, man, and keep Tonyan. That would be my surprise cut. They'll cut 50 Shades and keep Tonyan.
That'll be a surprise, too.
All right, guys.
That would be a big surprise.
All right. Well, thank everybody for watching the show. Again, we'll be back with our regular show tomorrow, 1:30 Central Time, 4 Guys in a Bar, Chiefs Blitz podcast. And if anything major happens tonight, we'll do a short breaking news story to get you up to speed. And with that said, check out ChiefsBlitz.com. I'll have a recap of the cuts whenever they happen and offer my analysis. And again, we'll be back tomorrow at 1:30.
And I'm not just doing this on purpose, but again, Ruben is number 1. When it's all said and done, he was number 1.
That's hard. The algorithm is faulty. Something's going on here.
Check those damn bots, bro, because I swear he was nowhere in the league, bro.
I just said I didn't do nothing.
Maybe it's a cumulative thing. He's just rolling. He's got money in the bank. He's got money in the bank.
Ruben, let's finish out to number 1. DS number 2. Akoya. It's number 3. And John was holding number 1 for a long time, so you had to pick.
He probably had to you
want to get.
That was a good 1 hour and 10 minute show, and we didn't really know anything. We thought the Chiefs were going to get the facts out early, but hey, when you're a Super Bowl champion and one of the best teams in the league, you just take your sweet little time and you go on your own terms.
Yeah, when you say we, you meant
Peace
me.
out.
You mean you.
All right, guys.
Right. Yeah.